Dr. Yasmine Saad with us this morning, kind of talking about getting back into, the groove of normal, or what is now our new normal, Dr. Saad. But a lot of college students, while they might be excited to get back to some normalcy, there might be a little anxiety underlying there still too.
Absolutely. People are wondering, how will I go back? How will I resume my relationship with my peers?
Yeah.
What would they think of me?
Well, and that's the thing. I think when I went to college, that was one of the biggest things, right? Was socializing with other people in my peer group, and just kind of doing normal things that other people my age would do. But if you don't feel quite like yourself, it affects your relationships with other people.
Absolutely. Because if you don't feel good about yourself, you're going to start wondering, what are other people thinking of me? Are they thinking there's something wrong with me? And you start developing social anxiety, which is the fear of being judged by others.
Mm-hmm. Are there ways that we can kind of foresee those triggers either in ourselves or in other people?
Absolutely. The moment you start wondering what other people are thinking of you, you could start developing social anxiety, because you will start projecting onto others your own thoughts, which are negative thoughts about yourself. So this is one way you can identify it. The other is, if you're scared of being vulnerable with others, then it will be really hard, because in life we do become vulnerable. We go through all kinds of emotional states. So that's another main trigger. So you want to learn to deal with being vulnerable and being at peace with who you are.
Okay, so let's take it a step further then. If we've kind of, identified what those triggers might be, for ourselves or with others, going forward, we don't want to dissuade, right, our friends from hanging out with us if they're not quite ready. So what are some good ways that especially younger people in college can kind of be a little bit more benevolent with their friends and just kind of, okay, let me give you some space, give you some time?
Absolutely. First, you have to do a work on yourself and then with others. So the first work is identifying your fear. The second is identifying benefits to overcoming those fears.
Okay.
Third is becoming at peace with them. It is normal. It's absolutely normal. Everybody goes through anxiety.
Yeah. So
it's normal to have them. The third, once you're at peace with them, you can communicate while acknowledging both parties, such as, I understand that you want me to hang out with you, but right now I'm feeling this way. Can you be compassionate towards me?
Yeah, I love those words. One thing that I think a lot of us have learned and been able to use in the last year is that it's okay to not be okay. How can people find you, Dr. Saad?
Absolutely. You can find me on my website, madisonparkpsych.com.
Excellent. And I love your name. It's spelled S-A-A-D. But it does not mean sad as in the emotion. What does your last name actually mean?
My last name means happiness. So it's very ironic that in English it means sadness.
That is so great. Dr. Saad, thank you so much for your time this morning. We're going to link all the details to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date, so you can get some more details. And again, it's okay to not be okay. Just be a little gracious with your friends.